Alright guys, so today I'm talking. Well guys, here we are, about a week and a half out from the first car show I want to be at with the car. And this is where we're at. So we're missing just a couple pieces. Nothing too crazy. I just gotta get those two things into there. And then connect everything else, make sure it all works, double check the tune. Actually make sure I connected all the fuel lines right. You know, really make sure it actually works. And then I gotta go racing in October. So, you know, it's not bad. Shouldn't be too hard. Get it done in about a day and a half. It's nothing crazy. But on a serious note, went over to see these guys. They refreshed the transmission, went through, checked my converter, made sure that was good. They let me know that the front pump not the pump. There's a part inside the torque converter that was seeing a lot of excessive wear relative to how long the transmission was actually in use. So they told me to really triple check my spacing when I'm installing it on the flex plate. That's why you still see it on the floor, otherwise it would be in the car already. I gotta get the proper spacers to really make sure I installed it correctly, so just making sure I cross my T's and dot my I's before I move forward with that. Other than that, I took the intake off the engine, as you can see, just to make it easier to move around. And other than that, I really didn't do anything much to the actual car itself. Just kind of patching holes, painting stuff. I really should fix the brakes. I really should fix a couple things while the drivetrain's out, but I honestly don't have enough time. Turns out working a lot takes up a lot of your time. Then it also just barely started cooling off, so you know, just making it happen as we can. Other than that, I do have the turbo. Actually, let me go grab that and show you guys what's going on. So here is the turbocharger. This is a new one. It is a VS Racing NXT C960, which is just this is supposed to be the next gen version of this turbo, so a little bit more efficient. So I believe the impeller and exducer wheel are a more efficient design. And then the housing, as you can see, is a nice color of purple. This is actually a really nice Cerakote job done by one of the guys I've met kind of in the car world. And honestly, I just wanted to try it, see how it looked. This is a Cerakote purple with a pearl on top, so you can't really see it in the photo, but in person it looks really nice. And I just wanted to coat it because the previous turbo was like a polished finish, and after a while it just looks dirty and it's really hard to clean. Same thing with the exhaust side. This side, instead of getting it Cerakoted, I actually just painted it with some high temp paint just to see how it would work. On my previous turbo I never painted this, so everything just got super rusty, didn't look very good. It wasn't very nice. So being that I already have the TwinBuilt stainless steel exhaust and I already have a bunch of nicer components going on, I really wanted to make the turbo nice and make it look the part. This is technically a downgrade from the turbo I had, as that was a 7875 VS Racing billet turbo. So the impeller wheel was billet, but this shouldn't be any worse. This should probably be a lot better because that turbo was a hand-me-down. So if you're in search of a nice coating job like this, where it's Cerakote, good quality, He stands behind his work. He's done other things for me, and he really makes sure to go the extra mile to make sure that the coating is clean, it comes out nice, and he's a perfectionist, which is good. That's the kind of guy you want doing work for you. It's Service 48. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram. He works at a speed shop here locally over at Outlaw Race Engines. He's worked with me on on a couple things, not a bunch of stuff, and he's been reasonable so far. You know, he does good work, stands behind the product, and he does a good job with Cerakote. Not a lot of people do Cerakote, as far as I know, locally, unless it's sort of specialty stuff, and usually Cerakote's a lot harder to get into, so recommend it highly. Definitely go check him out. He did a good job with this one. I think he said the pearl on this is kind of a one-off. I guess that's meant for the black Cerakote stuff. I'm not too up on it, but it looks really nice, and he said it should last forever. I've already had to clean this thing with brake cleaner a few times, just because I was tapping the 1/8 inch NPT fitting into the housing, and the Cerakote didn't care. So it's pretty good. Recommend it highly. That's it for this video. Let me know if you guys are going to be out at Duct Tape Drags or at any Cars and Coffee events here local. I'm in the, West Phoenix, Arizona area, so hit me up. Let me know. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.